welcome to another adventure or misadventure, as the case may be. Headed to Maine this morning to try to get to Sugarloaf, Spaulding, and Abraham. Wow.
So, New York State, watch your step there, goes down. New York State and New Hampshire were trying to take all the land in Vermont. So, and they were massacring the farmers and so forth. So, Ethan Allen and the Green Mountain Boys came and stopped them. And so Vermont became, I don't know if you know this, an independent republic. And it had its own president, its own constitution, own money. So when this was built, it was built during the Republic of Vermont.
Wow.
I know.
I didn't know that.
I know. And of course, a million years ago, I was married here in 1965. So, and they still,
wow.
Yeah, ancient. And my husband went to the Naval Academy, and so the swords were outside and everything. Yeah. So you can't go upstairs because a little bit of the plaster was coming down, but you can go up in the pulpit, and then you can see the box pews were all along the windows.
So when I see the word meeting house, I think Quaker, but this is no way.
I know, isn't that funny? People always say, it's funny because the traveling, I was going to say salesmen, the traveling ministers were like Unitarian or Congregational or Baptist, no Quakers at all.
Right.
And so it was a public house. And then if you stop for a while and then try to play it, see it won't play.
That's great. So I saw that meeting house from the road, and I thought I had to stop and see what that building was all about because it looked very old. I just love driving in New England in the fall. This is the roughest road that I have ever taken my 4Runner over. I've been here before in winter. We snowshoed in on this road, which is closed in winter. So it's fun to see it in the fall colors. It was beautiful in winter, and it's beautiful now too. Well, I made it to the trailhead. It's approaching 6, so it's going to be dark soon. We've got maybe 5 miles and 1,000 feet to the Spaulding Mountain lean-to if we get that far. But we may have a moon. There's supposed to be a harvest moon tonight, so harvest full moon. So that should be fun if it comes out in time to help us get in a ways. Great start. Beautiful. Well, it's about 7 and we're a couple miles, 2.5, 3 miles in, making good time on what used to be an old road and now a trail. So that's our first sighting of the harvest moon, coming up to the east on top of Sugarloaf or Spaulding. This is not what I was expecting. This trail is really impossible. It's not really a trail. We're just bushwhacking. Maybe Blaze found something here, but then it fades out. The harvest moon is really lucky tonight because this trail is really hard to follow. This is the Abraham Slide Trail, and it was almost bushwhacking back there. But then it's going due east, and the harvest moon is rising to the east, so that gives us something to point towards. So, very fortuitous. Day 2, hiking up Abraham. That's Sugarloaf there. Summit of Mount Abraham. Really nice one. Beautiful mountain. Right below the summit, there's this little piece of a roof that somebody put over a little crawl space with room for maybe a couple people. It would keep you out of the wind. I imagine it gets pretty snow covered in the winter, so I can't imagine being able to find it in the winter. Back at the Appalachian Trail, we just finished the Mount Abraham 1.7, and we're gonna head down southbound on the Appalachian Trail to try to touch the footsteps that we had yesterday, or not yesterday, last trip when we did Saddleback Mountain. Lone Mountain, not particularly remarkable, but a little landmark. Now we got a descent to the stream, Then we gotta climb back out. Gonna be a long day. So we made it back to the place where we stopped last time, and we're gonna take a break. So we just took a little puddle bath here to cool off and get some of the sweat off. It's a hot day for fall, and it's getting hotter. The sun's up. So now we got to start hiking back to the shelter and then see what we're going to do, whether we're going to move camp or stay there for another night. Kind of a nasty scrape from the bushwhacking yesterday. My other legs too. Scraped up. But that's the worst. That was the worst bushwhacking I've done for a long time. And in the dark. So that was a tough one. Surprised. Wonder if we're going the right way. I guess so. I guess Blaze wanted to cool off too. This is where we came out of the bushwhack, and it is like impenetrable here. Reversing our steps would be horrible. This was not the right way. We were way off where we were supposed to be. This is really thick. I don't know how we got out of there. So I had a good meal. I had chili, beef jerky, chips, coffee, and feel a lot better. So we're going to start the last leg of the trip. We're going to move camp. Hopefully going over Spaulding and then tagging Sugarloaf and then finding a camp maybe at the bottom of Sugarloaf to be near the car. The weather wasn't supposed to come in until later today, but it's looking a little cloudy, so that may play a part. Spaulding Mountain. Summit of Sugarloaf at last.